Welcome, everyone. My name is Jarrell Batak. I am the Chief Operating Officer for NASEF and USEFGG. USEF was founded in 2019, and NASEF took the helm last year in 2023. Just a little bit about NASEF. NASEF is a global nonprofit focused on really supporting communities and developing esports education programs and pathways. NASEF's philosophy is really providing as many opportunities to players, athletes, and students to be able to explore the unique opportunities and career pathways that exist within the esports industry. As part of our philosophy, taking over USEF was really our opportunity to build out pathways for competitive players to be able to compete on the global stage. As an example, last year, during the IESF World Esports Championships in Iași, Romania, we brought together over 28 athletes, parents, coaches, managers, and educators to attend and compete in various titles. And I'm excited to say that our Dota 2 team competed into the semifinals, and our CSGO women's team took third place overall, which was very exciting for all of us. We're absolutely and extremely grateful to IESF for the ongoing support and opportunities, and want to thank all of our current sponsors, Avid Esports Headsets, the NASEF family, PlayVersus, Skillshot, and Ghost Gaming for providing pathways for these elite athletes on the global stage. And to open up our incredible esports showcase, I'd like to welcome our player development specialist, Bethany Piles.
Hello, everyone. My name is Bethany Piles, and I'm the Player Development Specialist for the United States Esports Federation. Welcome to our 2024 Esports Showcase broadcast. Today's broadcast will feature trial matches for MLBB, PUBG Mobile, CS2, eFootball, and Dota 2. These matches will highlight the top talent competing for spots on the United States Esports Federation team. This year, USEF has implemented a player selection committee as part of the player recruitment process. Committee members are an integral part of the decision-making and scouting process this year. They're helping to ensure that our national esports teams are comprised of individuals who exemplify highest standards of competence, professionalism, and integrity. And their expertise plays a vital role in selecting players who not only showcase exceptional in-game skills, but also embody the spirit of teamwork and sportsmanship outside of the game. This year, the player selection committee is comprised of USEFGG leadership, Nate Rederath, Thomas Sanchez, Ryan Smith, Dave Mao, Elizabeth Wang, Chow Pham, and Curtis Winger. To identify athletes eligible for the United States Esports Federation roster, the Player Selection Committee utilizes a detailed rubric based on 4 key categories. These categories include skill and performance. This is an evaluation of the player's proficiency in specific games, including mechanics, strategy, and in-game decision-making. There's an assessment of the player's performance across different matches, tournaments, and the focus is on their ability to maintain high level of play. The player's ability to adjust their strategies and techniques in response to different opponents in the game situations are also considered. Team dynamics and communication. The player's effectiveness in working with teammates, including cooperation, contributing to team strategies, evaluation of how the players communicate, and high pressure situations during routine play. The third category is sportsmanship and professionalism. This is an assessment of the player's behavior both on and off stage, including interactions with opponents, referees, staff, and fans. The last category is an overall competitive experience and a consideration of their past achievements. For our first showcase today, we'll take a look at MLBB at the NACT finals that were live in Las Vegas, Nevada. Huge shout out to Moonton for their continuous support of our players and all the teams that will be attending IESF with USEF this year. See you after these highlights.
Down, but they're stripped down to their inhibitors now, need to kind of rethink the situation. They need to play for the late game. They need basic to step up to the table and get those core items to really have an effect up against GG, but you named it. Best player on the Martis, getting the decimations, frontlining all of the damage, and still able to get out of there alive. And beside him, you have Zia, 3-0-6, just dominating so far in today's game.
Yeah, I mean, they've been doing such a good job making sure that these kills get onto best player. These kills get on to Zia as well. So now, as these clashes come in, not only are they ahead, but the gold is in the right hands for Gaming Gladiators.
And now BTK has has to look for the defense. GG, like we said earlier, has to close this out. I think they still could push it a bit farther, maybe still keep the lead pretty late into this game.
Ooh, we did waste the final slash out there. Coldwell comes in, looking for an opportunity. Violent Requiem onto 2 members of BTK. Looking for an angle right now. They're going to have to escape. Yellow finds a kill onto Hoon, but Zia pays it back in the face of Coldwell. And Yellow into the deep of the back line. Too far for help from his players as Mobazane finds a kill onto Zia, and that is 2 apiece.
They're not trying to let him recall back a high IQ play from the side of GG. Not going to let Coldwell go back to defend the base crystal.
This is a first game going to Gaming Gladiators.
I mean, GG just came in strong. There were some moments.
The play for the objective.
Yeah, BTK comes here in kind. GG doing a good job baiting out and zoning out the rest of BTK. Lord down to a third of health. Cold World, Fly Chicken. We have a concealed play coming out there. Now forcing their way into BTK's jungle. Mobazane caught between 5 members. Appraiser's Wrath finds best player. Zia able to answer back with 2 kills of his own. Basic finds Hoon. Shark is down. Cold World is down. Who's even up? That is a complete wipe on Gaming Gladiators. Bloodthirsty Kings.
We doubted him. I was wondering if he was going to get it together, but Basic has now shaken the stadium. Doing it well. Possibly going to try to close this out.
Yeah, definitely going to close it out. Base Crystal, only thing to go through with a couple of minions, but can he do it?
Yeah, you can see the spawning time is coming in here now, trying to put it. Can they attack fast enough? 50%. Nobody else is out there. This is a tie game, folks.
The 50-50.
The 50.
I mean, a wise shot there from GG, but I mean, Mobazane on a Fredrin, especially at the 14-minute mark.
All right, so they've been able to defend this now. They've maybe, if they can get through this one, we could start seeing the turnaround. But it is a huge goal lead. I think they definitely need to get at least past this Lord and maybe even one more, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, you got the Lord coming in. This is it is a golden Lord there, so he's going to have that rushing ability. So we're going to have at least this tower taken down to 50%. Now forcing our way in there. That's going to be an easy pickup for Zia with that tower. Now focus is on the mid as BTK has to answer this, and I want to say maybe the side lane's not lined up the way Gaming Gladiators would have wanted to create that pressure. Mobazane and Shark dueling it out right now. A little bit of damage onto Cold World, and it looks like we might just walk away with that mid inhibitor. More minions up at top. Shark comes in there. I'm offended. Lands onto Mobazane. In the backside, Yellow comes in, looking for some damage, picking it up, and down goes Hoon. The rest of GG have to disengage, but Mobazane's not going to let them. The rest of BTK, the blazing duet is out, and the Appraiser's Wrath lays down the load, and you can see Zia in trouble there. He has a kill onto Yellow. Flying Chicken finds a kill onto Basic, and just like that, they turn it around onto BTK. Mobazane in trouble. He's going to find that dash, and a very well-placed wall for Cold World will secure it.
The counterplay to the counterplay. Able to find Hoon. They go for the opportunity. Mobazane spearheading the way, but then the quick turnaround from Gaming Gladiators. Milo falling, and now GG with the push.
Yeah, they do have a couple of minions here. Might not be able to make much happen. Another wave coming up behind them. GG needs to be very careful about this. I'm offended. Marcuti gets caught. Cold World in trouble. Mobazane trying to hold the line. Appraiser's Wrath finds Flying Chicken as Azia trying to put some damage on, finds Mobazane, and now Bloodthirsty Kings are out, and GG are going to have to disengage.
It is on the edge right now for both of these teams. We're 16 and a half minutes in, game number 3, and it's starting to feel like it's already a game 7. Let's take a look at this big defense.
Yeah, big defense. GG trying to push Chicken, taking down Marcuti, a little overextending, trying to defend them. Mobazane, though, shutting down Chick with the Predator's Wrath. Zia finding Mobazane, but now they had to escape from the base as members were spawning in. Basic, ready to hit the blazing duet, but now the push.
Yeah, at the bottom there, 2 down for BTK right now, so they don't exactly have this even pushing power, and it doesn't look like both teams.
Yeah, Mobazane pulling out that Akai, one of the recipes to beating Gaming Gladiators earlier in the NACT spring season, but can they do it again? Some early pressure, though, in the mid lane.
Yeah, you see, actually, Mark Cutie taking a heap of damage there. The onslaught from Shark and Hoon proving a lot here. Cold World still trying his best to protect him.
Yeah, look at Chicken, though, harassing Mobazane. He's actually trying to deny him the farm. Usually Shark's the one that does this.
Yeah, a little bit of trouble there. Fried Chicken might be caught, and then the tower gets put down. But Mark Cutie gets picked up as well.
It's a pretty decent trade right there for GG, man. They take out Marcuti, they take out the mid. It's gonna help them on rotations. It's gonna help them move around a bit faster. And now BTK has to recalculate their approach to this.
Yellow in trouble here. Heavy spin from Mobazane. Zia gonna have that little immunity. Best player in trouble. Ian's gonna use that guiding wind to get himself pulled away safely from the tower.
Yeah, but Milo gonna find his second death of the game so far. 2 of the 3 kills for Gaming Gladiators was them shutting him down. Mobazane now trying to find a way in. BTK possibly trying to counter this Lord player.
Yeah, and you can see right here the 4v4 Fried Chicken not able to zone out Mobazane anymore. We do have 10% left up on this Lord. Cold World with the final slash. Shark onto the back lines looking for an opportunity. Out comes a damage out. Cold World is actually getting pinned down. Mobazane in trouble. Very low. Hoon finds the kill. Now, best player takes the next Lord.
Yeah, and that's the power of the Mathilda. Keeping the
for
team.
this Lord right now. Mobazane staying in the front line, keeping that vision on, making sure that he is in play. They're looking for a flank. You can see BTK up at the top, looking for the flank on the outside. Shark and Zia doing a great job creating that vision to make sure. In comes Fried Chicken onto Mielo. Now look at the Lord, best player finds the Lord. Mobazane procs his immortality right now, and he goes down to best player.
The heavy spin must have literally just finished. The heavy spin must have came out of that last moment. Other than that, best player is just slamming that retry button, looking for that millisecond.
Yeah, now there are cord on to the core right now. Eternal Guardian is out. Cold World deep in enemy lines. Basic finds a kill onto Fried Chicken. The rest of GG starting to back up a little here. Yellow does miss a little bit of a pop-up. Best player on the front line. Yes, Yellow gets baited in. Big pop-up there. Basic in trouble on the back lines. Immortality has been procced by 2 players. Zia gets taken down by Mark Cutie. That is a win for GG.
Game number 5 has been secured. It's up the opportunity for BTK to take this Lord. They know they have the advantage. They know GG is on the back end in a position where they may not be able to contest. Best player's best option is to rush in for a retry play.
Yeah, he's trying with all his might as this Fanny. They're trying to bait it out. Best player. They do lock on. Yellow comes in with that penalty zone. Is it going to be enough? Not just yet. Best player locked down. Mark Cutie finds the kill. Another Lord for Mobazane.
This could be it. One final Lord. The crowd is losing it. 12,000 gold lead, 12-5, 40 seconds. Can they finish it here?
The HyperX Arena is rumbling an earthquake as the fans are going wild. Is this the game winner?
Yeah, Fried Chicken goes in for the engagement. Hoon finds a kill onto Basic. Another kill onto Cold World. Yellow finds Fried Chicken. Lord coming down mid once again. BTK have made history in the
With the help of our player selection committee, we're proudly and thoughtfully considering players from both BTK and GG to represent the USEF and MLBB this year. Now, let's shift gears and jump into our MLBB Women's Trial Showcase. This year, the USEF will also represent MLBB with a dedicated women's team. Let's take a closer look at the match between Rainfall and Area 77 during the Women's Invitational Tournament earlier this year.
Picked up as well. Dominant size from Ashley. YQ picked up the dominant size for some anti-heal as well. Golden Staff
picked up over there by Panda. We'll be able to deal some enhanced basic attacks over there. Turtle spawning in again. This will be the third turtle of the game. Rainfall in the position to be able to take this with little to no contest. Panda will be able to take a turret off screen.
Ooh, very interesting. They decide against the turtle. Last Insanity is out. They're going to go. So I want to say good job by Nicolette. She decides against the turtle, decides to go ahead, push onto Area 77, just to at least give her team the space they need for her to be able to get this turtle comfortably.
Yeah, and there it goes. Another turtle for the side of Rainfall.
Ooh, and bursted down just like that. Ashley, even trying to use her Primal Wrath is not enough. Spear is out. Panda looking for an entrance, looking for an angle, is not able to find it. Last Insanity is out, takes out Sayori. Area 77 able to turn this around with 2 kills of their own, but at the top lane, Panda finds herself a tower.
77, if there was a chance for them to try and find a victory and extend this series, this is it.
Oh, man, you were talking about that. We're tied up with gold, tied up with towers. Now on the back foot is Rainfall, looking for an opportunity. We have the Last Insanity out. Nicolette in trouble, gonna use that dash to get away. Jewel goes down, dives into the fray, but the rest of the team not in a position to help her. Apsy finds a tower at the bottom, but at the top, Panda takes another tower.
May be able to get out of there, tries to recall, goes back to the base, but no punish. And this is keeping Rainfall in the advantage. 10K over there for Panda right now on this Moskov. Picked up the Rose Gold Meteor, has a Legion Sword, Demon Hunter Sword, Golden Staff, and a Corrosion Scythe, leading 10K to 9K over there for Apsy on the Natan. Does have the Blood Wing, Starlight Requiem, and the Divine Glaive, Feather of Heaven, and the Arcane Boots. So the damage is there from both sides, but right now you're looking at full build going quicklier to Panda for these team fights. And we haven't yet to actually see Panda in the team fights. We've just been seeing Panda being an assassin, just sneaking around the map and opening it up in Rainfall's favor.
Well, and that's kind of the amazing thing right now is we haven't seen her in a team fight just yet, and she's got such a strong ability. We have a Last Insanity lacking on to Nicolette. Has the explosion out there. Ashley comes in, has the flip over onto Saku, who is terrified. Last Insanity of their own, but no damage on it. Ashley's gonna have to back up. Astral Sphere is blocked from the back line. Jewel doing a good job trying to put on the damage. Panda has entered the fight and finds a kill very quickly. Now on to YQ and wants none of that fight.
2-0. This is match point. If Rainfall wins this game, they will be the champions of MWI in a qualifiers. Area 77, they need this victory to be able to have a lifeline to continue in this series.
Yeah, and right now, it does look like we have the Lord up. We've initiated on to Saku. Astral Echo is out. Last Insanity on to 3 members. Burst down Jewel, who goes down in the name of Saku there. And on the backside, Ashley catches the pop-up onto 2 members of Rain, or onto Area 77. Saku onto front line. Shinatsu taking a heap of damage. Is this a Lord fight that they really want? Ashley still at full health. 3 members of Area 77 coming in. Nicolette spinning to win onto Saku. Panda finds another tower at bottom. Area 77 have to answer that. They have 2 members down there. A spear is out. Panda comes in, trying to lay down the damage. That's going to be an immortality proc. Shinatsu running for the hills. Are they going to be able to find it? Panda has the immortality. Panda is down. Sky finds the kill there. This might be all that Area 77 needs to turn the tides. Nicolette going to find herself an escape.
What a play! Rainfall, a slight mistake working in Area 77's favor, as they are going to be able to take that Lord. 3 members down for the side of Rainfall. Technically, they could go in and try and end this. They have this Apsy, full HP and full build, and I think they're going to go in for that opportunity. YQ picks up the immortality, and here we go.
You don't have the clearing speed from Jewel and Nicolette. You're going to have to sacrifice yourself to try to take down these minions. Maybe provide your team some time to come in. Big pop-ups lands onto Area 77. And Rainfall, Ashley, and Panda are in the fight, looking for an opportunity. They decide against charging in. They did have the concealed play, but very wisely decide against chasing Area 77 down the lane. And just like that, Rainfall still in this game.
It's crazy what the difference of a matter of seconds can do, but the push on the top side.
Yeah, we do have the last insanity catches Sayori down for the count. That is 2 down. Now latching onto the core, 50%, 10%, and Area 77 tie up this series.
What a game for Area 77, a turnaround from a Lord play.
And as we progress, we'll see it. And if Area 77 can manage to get another victory, they might have stolen the entire momentum away from Rainfall.
Yeah, and we are seeing Nicolette run on this Carmilla in the jungle. We saw it in the jungle before. It didn't profit. It worked in the roam position, but in the jungle position, it is yet to be victorious so far in MWI.
Ooh, a flicker used there by Sky, who got pulled in by Faramis. Sayori doing a great job pulling them in there, but no worse for wears either one. But Nicolette going to go ahead already starting in enemy jungle.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and try and take some of that farm. Saku does spot her out, though. Is going to do some chip damage. I think Nicolette was the one to be able to get that farm, though, and now going to go in for some additional creep. Saku right on Nicolette's tail, though.
Yeah, but against 3 members, need to be very careful here. It does push Nicolette coming in. YQ. Oh, and a very smooth escape allowed by Ashley with that guiding win.
Yeah, both sides revving up, ready to get to level 4. Chinatsu in the mid lane, taking a lot of damage, though. Now, on this first turtle spawning in, if Sayori gets level 4, it's going to be a problem. Having that nether realm at their disposal, not a Valentina to really counter it, not a Claude to stop the damage. It could work in Rainfall's favor.
Yeah, the one thing here that they're going to have on the side of Area 77 is the use of that flask of the 08. Well, we're going to have it for both of them. But you've got, I want to say, a significant amount of healing to kind of battle through. It's going to be very interesting to see how this sustain game kind of comes out for both of these teams. Nicolette going to go ahead, start off on this Lord. Saku in a good position. Sky maneuvering around for the flank. 4 members of Rainfall looking for an opportunity. Jewel on the bottom to YQ. In comes YQ on to Ashley from the back. Jewel finds Chinatsu down to about 10% health. Turtle has been reset. You have 4 members versus 4 members, but Chinatsu is going to have to teleport home.
But you definitely got to kind of pay some homage to it and keep a close eye on it.
Yeah, right now 2K above right now for Area 77. Tower's still tied. Still waiting for this next turtle. Panda doing Panda things here, clearing out the lane from the backside. We have a gank onto Apsy. Has the entropy out. Oh! Is he going to be able to get away? Curse of Blood awaited him at the backside. Panda actually going to have to get away. Took a heap of tower damage for that gank. So they're not going to be able to find the damage onto this tower just yet.
Yeah, Saku, though, does get the turtle, and that is going to be a trade to be able to work in their favor. But they did lose Apsy, the gold laner, which we were just talking about. Having that kill gave her a slight advantage, but now it's kind of going to equalize the economy for Rainfall's side. You are going to look at both teams' actually, Area 77 claiming both turtles so far over Rainfall. So in terms of objectives on paper, so far they're doing a little bit better. We got to see how Rainfall kind of responds to this, though. They have a lot more sustainability on their side, but the crowd control seems to be the thing that's overwhelming them right now.
Yeah, and that's the big thing here for them. And they've already adjusted lanes. You have YQ here kind of battling it out at the top. Now they're looking for another gank on the YQ. Ashley, Nicolette coming in for the flank. Big a Curse of Blood comes out, and that is going to be a first tower for the side of Rainfall. Down at the bottom, you do see a little bit of a battle there. Apsy trying to battle it on to Jewel at the bottom lane. Jewel in trouble. Oh, better think twice about trying to go in on there. You know there's 2 people down there, Jewel. Make the smart decision.
Yeah, and Apsy should be able to take this with little no problem. But look at the top side. The left unchecked. Panda, again, on a mission on these turrets. Oh, she will be able to take the tier 2 in 6 minutes.
Yeah, that's just the damage you're going to get from that speedy light wheel. Panda doing a huge job. Oh, Saku actually looking for that Denton's welcome. Is not going to be able to find it. Now looking for a little bit of availability here at the mid line. The rest of Rainfall coming in here to support this defense.
Yeah, but right now both sides able to take some turrets, but turn advantage in favor for Rainfall. Down 1 kill, though, and also down by almost 1,000 gold. Still pretty even. Say Area 77 scaling a lot better, though, in this series. They're starting to kind of even out the micro and macro up against Rainfall.
Yeah, and but I want to say you have got a great job. There's a point Chinatsu actually in a little bit of trouble. Ashley dives in, does narrowly dodge the final slash from YQ. We're at a point where we need to start. Oh, Saku finds the turtle here. No contention from the side of Rainfall. But I was going to say, we're at a point here where we need to start seeing Panda start joining these fights. That might be it. Panda finds one onto Chinatsu, starting to prick and push forward. Panda finds another one onto YQ. Ori finds a kill onto Apsy. Saku in trouble, running for the hills. 3 members gonna clobber her down. Panda with another kill there. 4 down for area 77.
Oh, they're gonna try and close this out. They have minions on the bot side. They're gonna try and push this.
Can Sky defend against 4 members? Nicolette, they dive past this turret. Is this going to be enough? This is game points for North America. Right now, they're going to burst this down. And ladies and gentlemen, for North America, your queens and our representatives to the Mobile Legends Women's Invitational, Rainfall.
GG's to both squads for representing North America and being some of the first women's teams to represent during this invitational. The USEF is excited to invite players from both Rainfall and Area 77 in our upcoming roster for USEF MLBB women's team. Next up, Carolyn Navarro from our USEF team will introduce our Counter-Strike 2 trial matches.
Thank you, Bethany. Let's take a look at CS2. We've got Team Nouns going up against some of our previous CS2 players in a friendly match. We'll see you after these highlights. GG's to both teams. The USEFGG Player Selection Committee will thoughtfully consider these esports athletes from both teams. Now let's take a look at our next showcase. Next up, we have some exciting matches for CS2 Women's. We're going to dive into the Thunderpick World Championship wildcard highlights that happened earlier this year. First up, it's match 1 featuring FlyQuest taking on the Limitless Angels. Then in match 2, we'll have TSM Shimmer going head-to-head with Take Flight. And after those 2 matches will be the winners going on to a best of 3. We'll see you after these highlights.
That's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to go towards A, but it's actually a bit of a committal, and oh wow, KOD instantly falls. Hold on a second, this Eco, oh, they've got the advantage, and they know exactly where Emmy is, but doesn't know about Vanessa.
Yeah, the difficulty is the bomb committed in as well. And look, it should be okay. Although, Erin's found another headshot. This could be a complete cleanup, but no. Vanessa steps in, right place, right time.
This is going to be a difficult retake for Limitless. They do have the advantage in numbers, and they do have kits, and they have some utility to get them onto this bomb side. Forks, yet to frag so far in this map. She has to step up now, and here it comes. The initiation is unsuccessful. Vanessa and Goose Breeder in conjunction put the advantage back in favor for the T side, and Goose Breeder giving perfect overwatch, giving perfect coverage. Forks will pick up her first frag, but it is nullified by the leader of they threw a lineup. There's like a lineup where you can stand and you throw outside smokes and then also execute A. But instead, they're going to try and go for this wrap outside. Issue is, there's no smoke in main, so Mads just gets a really free opening kill. And Team Karma, they now have no map control. And I don't know, 35 seconds left. I honestly don't know what they do here, Brandon. And they're just going into Mads and just dying.
Now she's been smoked off. But Emphy's outside with the scout, just firing off shots. And you're right. Look, the time's trickled down so far.
Round
the bomb's
over.
not committed. The bomb's dropped. It's done. You can't get there. Empathy is just having free reign outside. This
Having
one's...
Team Karma any consistency.
Oh, this LX play just could have been huge. This is the mad one you're talking about. I can't believe she's just chased Artstar down as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's wild. Oh. Empty. Actually thinking about re-peeking, but it's Artstar that deals with LX.
Yeah, another individual that took a while to get into the round, or the game rather. Stepping up in a big moment. Artstar doubles down. A little bit close. It wasn't the cleanest, but overall, decimation. Bodies falling flat. And now we've got a pretty unwinnable 2 versus 4. They have found one, and yeah, like Abby, she's just being cooked. They're not giving her any space to work with. Both her and Phoebe are below 50 HP, but Rain has just offered up the first frag. But speaking about the low HP, just continuously fizzling down. And Emma-Lete, who has been one of the more staple...
And now for TSM. Ooh, sure. Fair empathy. P250 outside, deals the player back garage.
Yeah, it's getting revenge from that previous round. Team Karma, they only got 1 round on their T side last time these guys played up against each other. Now this pistol, mandatory if they want to continue their success. And they've got everybody here. All 3 players jumping down from heaven, but LX doubles down. Oh yeah, a 1 versus 3. She's claimed 2 frags. And now Empathy, who opened up this round with a stunning shot outside on Artstar, has to make noise if she wants to drop down from heaven. Bomb out in no man's land. Olya retreating towards lobby. And for Empathy, I like how she's waiting. She's biding her time, because that might start putting some... sowing the confusion in Olya's mind. And now, 40 seconds left. Bomb picked up. Empathy, maybe trying to go down the vent, but Olya, the 1 versus 3 is successful, and that is exactly what Team Karma needed.
Yeah, SM know that FlyQuest are now going to need to adjust that B control. Vivian tries the same play. It's LX with another opening kill. FlyQuest are going to react on this immediately. They're going to fight in towards middle. They're going to take space through short. They might have these quick flanks available. Yet again, you've got Emmy and Vanessa that are going to push in towards B. And look at Goose on this flank already in top middle, being considered but not dealt with by Mads.
Okay. DSM scaling up long. KOD bursting open that smoke, breaking the shrouded smoke. And it gives her the opener. Now 4 versus 3. And look, everybody's here for FlyQuest. 4 players, 2 in CT, 2 in short. They are primed, they are ready, and they are snapping shots. FlyQuest looking very good on this hold towards the A-bomb site.
I think we might be able to stick the bomb here. Yeah, gets it down. Nice like some kills. It could be dangerous, but not ready for how close they are progressed in towards ramp. 5th round for FlyQuest. I'll be honest, this CT side's looking great. Emmy's on fire. Sure, that kill wasn't the cleanest on ramp, but 18 and 4. Nothing to scoff at. And to be honest, with this altercation with Goose, as you were saying, it created and freed up a lot of space for FlyQuest just to be able to get onto that bomb site.
Today, they've been winning because of some of these heroic rounds that aren't quite sight you can replicate. You know, the full eco on against the Team Karma side. Yeah, and now, big round. FlyQuest do or die.
Goose has made it to the window. And this time, again, it's the same setup here on B between Abby and LX. And Empathy's going to take the first contact if they start to arrive over at B main. And through the smoke, full blind, Empathy has just found KAD again, and another. Are you joking me, Empathy? This round's done and dusted. All at the hands of this AWPer. 4 kills in the round for Empathy. We don't even see any of them because they're just that fast. TSM Shimmer are going to force Vertigo.
The American legends. They're going to be on double digits. And yeah, Vanessa and KOD. Oh, that's 300 plus utility damage. That's it's not bad.
That's really cool. So Vanessa hears it and just says to KOD, lob a nade. And she jumps off. She turns around. She throws a nade herself. And the TSM are obliterated without armor. What an amazing response. Heat of the moment stuff from FlyQuest.
GG's to all these teams. The USEFGG Player Selection Committee will consider all these esports athletes from these 4 teams to represent us in CS2 Women's. All right, now let's pass it off to Ansley Partosa from our USEF team to do our next showcase.
Hey everyone, we have some exciting trial matches from talented players competing for a spot to represent USEFGG and PUBG Mobile at the World Esports Championships 2024. Let's check out the matches from the competing PUBG Mobile teams. See you after the game.
Play here. Yes, there are a lot of players just waiting in anticipation for the play. Now the rush is going to come knocking on the door. Oh, beautiful cleanup coming through from Valencia.
Interesting esports, and you're prone in the middle. No green card will fall. So too will CyberX. This is being a very limited final zone, but it seems like a lot of these teams still have very reasonable opportunities. The 2 notable ones, as of right now, are -7 and AGS, as we're down to the final 3. Wants to take a second fight. They've been the catalyst to the other 2 teams fighting, but as of right now, it's Frenchie to find the line of sight from the far southwest side side of the zone, they will find the angle they need and the kill thereafter. It just seems like -7 has locked into the perfect extent of the definition of the word, and they'll find yet another down on a nemesis. They won't survive, nor too will the rest of Yorkville University.
Got a gun here on the edge of the
no.
vehicle. The buggy is there, and that is it. Beautiful play coming through from Sheridan.
Yeah, it's just nearly picture perfect from Sheridan. Currently listed on the right side of the screen. Self-made with 2 downs onto Liquid. Manic has been a couple players, and remember, Manic does not have as much comfortability, but they do have enough points, up around 17 right now, plus again the placement points. But 4 Deadly Snakes, they're gone, and with nowhere near enough points, they're eliminated as well. So right now it's between them, We Rollin, and Centennial Colts. Centennial Colts is still on 11 or so, plus their placement points. Rollin should be mathematically eliminated outside the top 8 as things stand. And it's becoming more problematic for a couple of these rosters as they can't find as much comfortability. So UC Davis and Self-Made are at 3. You see still 4 available for Rude Dudes. A lot of these rosters still need a lot of kills. And a brief reminder, if I'm correct, we still have Road to Death alive at the end of things, but by no means comfortable. It doesn't seem like Centennial Colts will make it back into the zone, though, and they'll die, but placement points and a couple kills to close, they're more than comfortable with that position to end on.
Really assisting OG. Whitebeard is down. That is now the Rude Dudes down to only Jazz.
They're out. They're completely gone. It's Self-Made left alone. Remember, with some of those kills, it is not all of them finished off by original gold. Gangsters need to play for as much as they can. They will find a down on a Nexus. They want to go try and find the finish, but they don't have the space to do so, and it's Katri in a 1 versus 3. They have moves. They're not currently seen. A nade's good, but it doesn't find any consequential damage at the end of the day, and the low HP will end up being their undoing. They will have the biggest advantage ever. High ground plus player advantage, and they know where Region 8 is. Share will go down, so now's a great time to start pushing, but a kill point has at least been secured. Amazing nade will send Surgeon to the floor, and Knight is now isolated. They have been retrieved from that fight they took earlier, but they are being absolutely swarmed, and a UMP will be the thing to close out their life in this one. Say goodbye to Region 8 Infinity, but hello to their kill total in this game. And so they would be the first team to move. You can already see Threes has been the first player to move, but they're going around the backside. Nines has been down, but a sprayer on the side. Threes misses with the DBS, just not the weapon to have in that engagement. And Sevens is in a 1 versus 3. They will have to do something as much as they can. They will be unsuccessful in that process. The high ground ends up being the difference maker, as is proximity to the zone. And it is indeed a walk away successfully in back-to-back games for Stig Esports. Nor do they have the HP. I don't think Jazz is going to live much longer than they currently are. There's a minute 14 for them to zone, but they will die. It seems like their teammate will do the same. Gunday will most likely exit. And not only that, but it's Manic now down to 2. There's absolutely no chance that Hayden has an opportunity to get picked up. They will find a resurrection inside, but they could be naded in that position. Being enclosed is by no means a safe position to be in. Sting now being approached upon by Utopia, and it will be Onion Sword to fall. Watch that kill feed. Centennial College will lose their other team as say goodbye to Manic, but now with Sting Esports and Utopia close range, Nade being prepped will be thrown inside, but way too far. Sting is safe for the time being. A shot through somehow lands. Sheath brings out a DBS of their own, but they don't know that the outside of this building is still occupied, and they may be killed from behind. Sheath needs to turn around, and because of it, they end up finding a down. How in the world does that kill go their way? I don't know how in the world they find that down, but they will only find the down. Sting Esports, even up against isolated positions, will still find final blows in their favor, and they keep all 4 players alive as well. Swell Humber ends up baiting out 2 players, and old Gangsters end up finding 2 downs. Centennial College A will also fall, so you can say goodbye to Manic on that north side of the zone. It was only down to 1 anyway, so not much was likely going to go their way. The issue now for Gunday, they're on that outside part of the zone. The play zone ends up finding the finish onto Kartik, but the credit for the kill will go to Pratty. In from UC Davis, this comes down to a 4v3 versus just 1, and on that rotation, that 1 could be the difference, but a down because of the play zone sends Biza to the floor.
Oh, and now the odds are turning even more in their favor because it is a 1v3. But you got to give it up to Utopia. They've hit the double-digit Elam count as well.
but it's really just going to come down to Sirens. Isolated as it seems, they do know where this rotation's coming through. You can see the third-person perspective. X-ray vision isn't even required for that one, but the DBS, it's the 1v1 as Cher will win it. Sheridan College exit in second. It is Humber College to escape with 15 kills from game number 3. Not only that, but they actually take the lead. The consistency of all 3 games.
That was a fantastic display of skill from all players. I think the true standout players of the matches were Team Selfmade. We're excited to see who takes the stage at Riyadh. Let's take a look at a game that really combines real-life sportsmanship and esports, eFootball. Player skill and performance is important for representing USEFGG, but so is overall competitive experience and past experience. We're excited to feature Mojtaba, a returning competitor repping the USEFGG team in eFootball. He showed strong spirit and tenacity during the IESF World Esports Championship in 2023 in Iași, Romania. We'd also like to give a special shout out and thank you to the Korea Esports Association, KESPA, who has been working with us on the Global Esports Bootcamp for selected USEF.GG players, such as those a part of eFootball. We'll see you after the game.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. He's found a way through. Plenty shapes to shoot to set free a runner. Now the finish! Contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. Shooting chance! Superb goal!
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
He's got away. That is, can he finish? Oh, he's found support out wide. Well seen. Saw that coming. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Okafor! And now they can spring out of defence. Chukwueze! He's hit one! Place it in. There's the hit! Yes!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the... And the shot! All on the spot. Can he? Tomori, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Interesting. He's had a shot! And the follow-up! They've scored! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed.
Those were some exciting matches from the eFootball players. We can't wait to see who represents USEFGG at the World Esports Championships this year. Let's take it to Dota 2 with James Wood from the USEFGG team.
Thank you so much for that. Today we're going to look at a highlight between two of our teams that are competing for spots on the USEFGG team to represent us at the World Esports Championship in Riyadh. We'll be right back after these clips from some of their matches.
tower is under attack. Dire's courier. Your death was a
My heart. What's wrong?
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Triple kill!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Triple kill!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. It's under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's ancient is under attack. Radiant's ancient is under attack. Dire victory.
And with that, we'd like to throw it back to Bethany Piles to wrap up our showcase. Bethany?
Thank you for tuning in to our 2024 Esports Showcase for the USEFGG roster teams player selection. We're thrilled to have such an incredible pool of players this year, and we're excited to see who will be considered as part of our roster. Tune in for more information and details through all of our social channels. And lastly, shout out to IESF, and a big thank you to all of our partners, PlayVersus, Skillshot, Ghost Gaming, Avid Esports Headsets, and NASEF. We'll catch you next time.